Well, hi there. I have a treat for you. According to the New York Post, new NYPD rules require police to use calming phrases as they subdue disturbed people and try to emotionally label them in order to better communicate feelings, which is exactly what we want police to do in major cities where there have been terrorist attacks. I suspect my guest, the special surprise, Greg Gutfeld, has his own feelings about the issue. Only one way to find out. Let's ask Greg Gutfeld, host of the Greg Gutfeld Show and co-host of The Five, also known as El Cinco.
Yes, yes.
On Fox News Espanol.
Exactly,
which is my second favorite.
It's about time. It's about time. I think,
You've always wanted calming cops.
Policing is so tough.
Yeah.
Get back on the sidewalk. My feelings get hurt. When cops try to do their jobs, it's just a series of microaggressions against me. And I find it offensive. I want to have some, I think that they should come with like a little Keurig, is that what you call it?
Canteen?
Yeah, canteen of chamomile tea.
Oh, that would be nice.
So when you're doing something, like let's say you're
some lavender football, perhaps?
Let's say I'm publicly urinating and adding graffiti everywhere. If they just bring me some tea.
You're losing fluids, so they need to replenish them with something calming.
Maybe do a little yoga. We could do a little yoga with the transients, a little meditation.
That'd be a good way to put the cuffs on if you're in down dog.
You know what kills me about this? Police have enough problems, and every day is like a Russian roulette to them. When you are approaching a stranger on the street, you don't know what they're going to do. And you have to think about your calming phrases. There's so many problems with the mentally ill right now. We don't have proper housing or treatment for them. And instead, we put them in prisons or we leave them on the streets. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous for the police, and it's dangerous for the people on the street. This does not solve the problem. This is a solution created by a bureaucrat. Yes. This is a non-solution in emotional labeling. I don't feel that I'm going to be a safer citizen of Gotham. I have mixed feelings about Bill Bratton. Sometimes I think he's right on the money, and I love the way he sells his proposals, and I love that he can't stand Bill de Blasio. Yes. But then there are other times where he demonizes pot and then wants cops to say, "You seem upset." I think he's a political thinker in a way. Yes, absolutely. It's like you look, he knows what works, but he knows to get what works through, he sprinkles a little left-wing nonsense on it, like some soft phrasing. Because he's
not a soft phrase guy at all.
By the way, there was a shooting at a rap concert, and people were complaining there was no frisking. So probably a lot of the activists or whatever in the media that felt that way probably are against stop and frisk. Oh, of course. Yeah, but you know what this means? One more reason for young men and women not to be cops. There you go. This is just another thing. I think they need to get paid more. One of the hardest jobs to do right now. That's where our money should go, is to salaries. That and unicorns. Yes, unicorns. Well-armed unicorns. All right, well, speaking of a unicorn rider, Kit Harington, the scraggly, bearded heartthrob on Game of Thrones, says that he has been the victim of sexism in Hollywood. Kit says that he does not like being reduced to a head of hair and a pile of man meat, and that sexism strikes both genders in entertainment. And, of course, I'm going to chat about it with our resident sex icon, Greg Gutfeld. Is there pretty boy sexism? This guy is a jackass. Okay, let's get this right out there. He believes he's being discriminated against because of his looks. I'll have you know that there are 3 billion men that would gladly trade their plain looks for his and get the advantages that an attractive man gets over time. Yeah. It's the last prejudice left is plainism. Do you know that? Hell yeah. Like, we discriminate against the plain and the ugly when it comes to sex, attention, jobs, and we won't admit it, but we do. Oh, yeah. We do. And it cuts across all racial lines. If you take the head of the KKK and say, you know what, Beyonce wants to date you, he'll say yes! Yes, because he's got a lovely posterior, a great nose, and like Kit Harington, a solid head of hair. This guy is confusing lookism with sexism. Everybody goes to Hollywood because they are, they've been told the prettiest person wherever they're from. Exactly. Wherever their hometown is, they are the prettiest princess, and then they all go to Hollywood, and the great thing is 95% of the people there are rejected and emotionally fragile, and that's why it's such a great place. Hence the porn industry. I don't even know what that means.